All right, welcome to anything is possible. Solo mission out on the bay, Oyster Bay, Chincoteague Island, Virginia. Boys and my wife are out at the beach, so I figured I'd come out. It's a little rough out here, but we'll take her easy. See if we can get on a flounder. Probably get skunked, to be honest with you, but I'm gonna try to catch some bait while we're out here. Do a couple bait runs first, see if we can pick up some spot. I got the minnow bucket here, and then I'm gonna head all the way across the bay. A little exploratory mission. Let me know how the picture looks. I dropped my phone in the ocean today, and miraculously it seems fine to me. But let me know if it's all busted up. What's up, Travis? Yeah, Josie. We got set up, we started fishing, and I got to go back and watch the live to see what happened. I think a seagull flew into our phone, knocked it right off into the ocean, and I managed to catch it, which was really lucky. Cast it in, snagged the tripod, and got it back. Rod Wild, Kendrick. All right, cool. Let's switch it around here. Let's see. A little rough out here today. It was calm earlier, but I mean, we were all over the Chesapeake Bay today, and we did not see a single boat. We did not see another angler. We hit a couple crab shops, and yeah, it's just the fish reports were not good. So we just came back to our hometown here, and we're hanging out here. Grumpy Vet, Funny, what's up? What's up? Have you ever had chats disabled for no reason, just out of curiosity? Nope, never. Don't remember that problem. We've had all kinds of issues. All I can think of is the setting was for kids. If you set it for kids, you can't chat. So when you're setting your lives up, just make sure that you set it for not for kids. All right, let's get fishing here. First drift's going to be right around here. We did get a bull shark, if you guys mixed it last night. And we're going to be doing that live again tonight. We're going to be trying to catch another bull shark. 2 nights ago we caught a stingray, both right from our property, the rental property. So that was pretty cool. Put you guys back on me here. Really simple setup here, just starting with a 3-hook sabiki. And we're going to see if we can pick up a few spots for bait. We got minnows, but 2 days. I'm not counting those 2 days, man, because that's 2 days till we leave. Yeah, see, I'm in the more stable kayak, and that wave just came right in on me, right over the hole. See which way we're going to rock out here. Paisley, what's up? Today I'm going to be able to stay in this live, but hope you have a... Oh, no worries, brother. I know, everybody's got a life to live. Don't live on the internet, I'll tell you that much. Don't live behind a screen. Get out and live your life. I hope I inspire people to get out and do stuff, not keep them indoors. You know? I just got a little nap in. We fished, we were up at 3:30 fishing this morning. We fished pretty hard. And came home and I ate the rest of the stingray. We already had it fried from last night, so I put it in the oven and I put hot sauce on it, made it like hot wings. Oh my gosh, and I killed a yingling after that, and I passed out for about an hour. So now I'm back at it. Need to get some exercise in. Fish in Alaska, what's up, bro? What is going on? Good to see you. I want to catch a couple spots just because I know we could use some for sharks tonight. And then we're gonna go on an exploration. I've not been all the way across the bay yet. So I don't know if my kids are strong enough to make that journey, so I'm going to make it by myself. Kev's at the ocean right now, Travis. I busted my rib pretty bad the first day we were down here. And kayaking's tough, but the waves hitting me is the worst, man. I can't handle the waves. Minnow Dunker, what's up, buddy? That was a hit. Let me see where I put my other... find my bait. No matter how organized you think you are, once you get out here, it's like you can't find crap. I gotta... we're alright. We're fine. Make me fall asleep. That'll make you fat. Yeah. Got skunked on Tuesday while I was fishing while watching the stream. I hope that wasn't because of me. I hope I didn't on there. I think I brought my knife. I might have to bite this. Travis, fish bites. This is what a real man does. Everybody like the video view. Thank you, Beth Tackle. Yeah, we've been cooking up a storm down here. I feel like we're running a crab company. Lots of crabs, mainly, but we got a nice stingray we ate. Got a bull shark last night. I think that's a bull shark. Still waiting for confirmation. I'll have to send a picture to Will and Nolan. They're pretty good at that stuff. Pick their brains. I don't know what else it would be. I mean, I looked at all the different species. It looked like a bull shark to me. Hopefully we'll get a better example of it tonight. We got some good pictures of it. I just don't know how it came out on the live. Hopefully we'll get another big ray tonight as well. If you guys are sleeping on eating stingrays, yeah, we just cooked up a skate about a month ago. I like the stingray better than the skate. I mean, it could have just been the recipe or whatever, but I definitely like the stingray. When I like the skate, but I like the stingray. Stingray is probably, I might just because it was the last one I made, but it might be my favorite ever. There's two recipes we made. They both were absolutely awesome. I'm just hooking up some fresh bait here. This one sat in the car a while, so I think I'm going to put some fresh on to start the session. What's up, Chris? You know what's funny? That's this 3 hook sabiki. It tastes a little, the texture is a lot like scallops, and it tastes a lot like scallops. But for some reason, it also tastes a lot like alligator. That's a weird comparison, but I was thinking that just as well, just as Kevin said it last night. He says, this tastes like alligator. I'm like, it does. It does taste like alligator. So that was kind of a weird coincidence. So I don't know if anyone else thinks that, but it's a delicious fish to eat. It really is. Skate. We set fishing skates like to get halibut, and sometimes we catch huge skates like 100-pound. Nice, nice. Yeah, we caught like a 100 or 200-pound enormous one. Fought it for 2 hours. We got it right up to the side here, and I couldn't move it any further. Could not move it even with like 40-pound line. It just sat there for like a half an hour, and I just got tired. I started yanking, you know, and then eventually it broke. But I honestly don't know what we would have done. We got to get it up. Hold on. Got a hit there. I had the line not deep. I got slammed by something right here. I might just make a run all the way across the bay because the wind's pushing us right back in. Let's hope we get a different drift. But let's launch one out here first. We might just go right for flounder. Cowboy, what's up? Yeah, appreciate it, Mr. Beth Tackle. No, we're in Virginia. This is Chincoteague, Oyster Bay. They're getting ready for all the hoopla down here, the pony run up. So it's getting crowded everywhere. Kids are at the ocean right now, so I decided I'd come out and just woke up. I'm gonna pop a monster right now, I think. And then I'm gonna make my trip across the bay. Oh, shoot. We got him. We got him. Fish on up. Did he come off? Did he come off? I knew all I had to do was try to drink or eat something. He's on. He's just a little guy. Got some bait coming in. Kev's going to be happy. I kind of want to reel slow, see if something will slam this. Oy. All right, there we go. A little spot right there. Perfect bait. They sell these for like 10 bucks for 3 fish, you know? So we ain't paying for that when we can catch them ourselves. That's half the fun. Catching your own bait is half the fun in saltwater. You can't cheat. You can't be going there buying bait. You got to catch it yourself. besides, then you know what's in there. Like if you're going to try to use something for bait to catch something in a spot, what better way to do it than to catch bait from that location? All right, right back out. Yeah, Alice, the prices in general, damn, right away, got them. The prices down here in general are nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh, something else. Might have a double on this or something hit it on the way in. Oh, we got something good here. Oh yeah, we got a big one. We got a big one, guys. That's what we need for the shark right there. Look at that guy. Woo, baby. No, don't you leave anywhere. That's a good one right there. Let's see where we're at. Hold this location a little bit. Yeah, I might fry that one up. But, I mean, we usually do cook those. Except when I can trade that in for like a 40-pound stingray, you know what I mean? I'm going to trade that in for a 40-pound stingray every time. Let's see if we get one more on this drift. Even though I'm missing one bait. We're drifting fast if you haven't noticed. So I'm going to try to get this back out real quick. Hitting it almost immediately. Got like 20 seconds before I bang into this dude's dock. Live bait is illegal to use in Alaska. This is a spot, or we're catching spot. Yep, got to know your local rules. Got to know your local rules. Cheers. Let me drink some poison while I catch the healthiest fish in the world. Healthiest diet, nice fresh fish from the ocean while I drink poison. Live bait's also illegal except worms and maggots. Sounds about right. That was a good one right there, though. That was a good spot. Come on, let's get one more. I'll keep drifting while I get some bait ready. And even these are like 10 bucks, you know? Spend $10 to catch $100 in bait. It's nothing but gambling. That's all it is. It's a fun way to gamble. Cobra strike from Alaska. Oh, hit it again, sucker. Nice. Randy Rhino. I think everything's illegal in California, though. We're getting too close. Yeah, we are getting these guys all the way out in the channel. Let's get back out there. I don't think I have but maybe 3 spot for tonight, so this is good. Got 5 now. Let's rebait and get repositioned. Hey, Mike W. Yeah, man, we're down in Virginia right now. Trying to live the dream. Gonna get home and pick up some extra hours to cover the trip, that's for sure. We really haven't spent much money here. You know, all the money is in travel to get here. We've eaten seafood just about every night that we've caught, so that's been good. We come down, we carry 2 huge coolers, like we empty our fridge at home. Right. Okay, good to go. Let's get this reeled in. Let's get back out there. We'll lose this rod. All right, here we go. Glenn, a real American. Rip. Hulk Hogan just died. Really? Why do all the legends die like within days, it seems? Johnny, what's up, brother? You're one of the locals right there. But Johnny, I don't know what kind of sharks are back in Oyster Bay. We caught one with teeth last night, though. My son said he thought it was a bull shark. That looked about right. I mean, I looked up pictures. It did look more like a bull shark than anything else, but I don't know what else is here. Trying to chance we got out there. These spot? These might be a spot right next to the boat. Let me lower this down a little bit, see if I get them trolling. Out further. I hope you had a great day. Oh, so friends, appreciate it. I appreciate that. Johnny, is that a fish? What the heck? Are we that shallow here? I think we're that shallow. We'll be live again. Oh man, that was a spot right next to the boat. Let's see if we can get one. Holy cow. I wish I had the right camera footage to get this. He's right next to my boat. This is so wild. It'd help if I cast it on the right side of the boat. Put it over here. They like them. I've noticed that they like a 45-degree drift. They're just like white perch. That's how we catch white perch back home. You can't vertical. You got to go on the angle. I didn't even get to where I wanted to. I should just keep going. Oh, he's off. Dude, I should come out here with the ultralight. We could have some fun. Be like catching trout. You come out here with an ultralight and do that, just be like trout fishing. Slamming them. Bring kids out here. That's all you need to do. Bring a trout rod. Maybe a 2-drop hook system, or maybe a 3-hook sabiki. Little fish bites. Be slamming these things all day long. Ted, what's up? We lost Hulk too? For real? Have you noticed if they had let the horses out on... They are running on the island, Johnny. I thought they were all penned up. We drove over yesterday. I guess they know the routine. They're all kind of not far from where they have to be rounded up. I was thinking, that there was going to be this whole thing where they have to go capture them, but I have a feeling it's more like pomp and circumstance. The gate opens and they just walk in. Because they kind of were like, it looked like they were moseying around where they're supposed to be already. We're in Chincoteague, Ted. We're in Oyster Bay. Well, I am right now. Kids are in the ocean. Let's get back out there. Restart that drift. Just catching bait, buddy. We caught a bull shark right from our property last night, which is awesome. I think it was a bull shark. Still trying to get a positive fish ID. And we caught a nice stingray 2 nights ago, and then we caught a monster stingray that we couldn't get in the night before that. And then tons of bait fish, little fish, and fish fry fish. You know how we are. Yes, they have a routine for the horses. Yeah, my wife grew up as a horse person, so that's why we're here. Because she used to come here all the time as a kid. She knows this area better than I do. Be in Tennessee on Saturday. Ocean City in September. Awesome. A little choppy out here. I'm not used to this stuff, so I'm just going to take her easy. I do want to get all the way across the bay. I don't mind swimming either, but the amount of jellyfish out here, they're the stinging type. I'd rather not swim out here today. Also have a horse named Buster. There's a picture. Oh, that is awesome. I'll have to show my wife that. That's awesome. Alright, so this is where we were getting bit. So let me put my oar away so we can actually get some stuff done here. I'll cast back out. front view, huh? See if I can catch some like that. Get me more drifting. Acid Cheek for shark fishing. Nice. Hey Ted, we got the kayaks out on the bay. Yeah, the beaches here are so packed. I couldn't find a place to fish without going like a mile away from my family. So since it's a family vacation, that wasn't really working. Any man of war. I think these are like the nettles. Are they stinging nettle jellyfish? I forget what they're called. Jack Grimm, welcome in. I think they're stinging nettles. Let me try to get this angled a little bit better without dropping the phone in the water for the second time today. I might not be able to show the rod. I might just have to put you back on me, because I definitely need to keep the rod tip high to get those bites. Yeah, we just caught one yesterday, and I actually just ate one 2 minutes ago. Literally. Yeah, it's day 4, Eva. Just check out our lives. The thumbnail from yesterday, or 2 days ago, was a giant stingray. We've caught 2 stingray in the last 3 days. That's what we're fishing for. We're fishing for stingrays and skates and sharks tonight. Right now we're catching some bait for that. I might try to catch a flounder. Here we go. Oh, come on, you dirty rat. Yeah, I got to keep the rod tip high. I'm not going to catch him like that. I usually try to show the rod tip on camera so you can see the bite, but it's just not going to work with this spot. There's a tap. Come on. Where are you? I've seen them in North Carolina. They look like. Yes, maybe they are. Aren't stingrays friendly? Ask Steve Irwin. Fish on. What do you mean? I think these fish are friendly too, but we're still going to eat them. This one's bait though. Oh, let's drop my rod over. Whoa. Stay. The cownose rays are in huge schools all over the bay. It's done. Jellyfish on a cruise. Oh, that's no fun. Yeah, that's what we ate. The cownose, that's what we got and we ate. Awesome. Delicious. Hoping for another one. We'll catch them off the dock. I don't know if I want to be fighting one from the kayak out here. I always like, I like catching these guys on ultralights, but sometimes you start doubling and tripling them up, and then you can't get them in with the ultralight. Sebastian, what's up, brother? We'll get another piece of bait ready. Yummy. They taste delicious. Main girl, what's up? What's up? Yeah, right. They'll troll you all around until they flop on the ground, and it's like you're pulling the plug out of the bay trying to get them off the ground. I think I got stripped. Got some fresh bait to go on. Just that bottom one, I think that's where they are on the bottom. Appreciate you guys coming in and following our craziness. We got a lot of videos out, even from this trip, and we'll have a lot more videos when I get home. I need some of my editing software. Unless you want to watch 3 hours of me cut a fish up. I'll need to use some editing software for that. But we got a lot of footage coming from this trip. A lot of cool stuff happened already. Yoshi, what's going on? My wife's got really good footage of like the 100-pound ray, 2-hour fight. I almost, like, if my kids were home, they only came home at the very end, I would have gone out in the kayak to get that thing. But I don't really want to eat a 100-pounder. I'd rather eat the 30-pounders. Trudge wife hung over 135 pounds. 20-foot crab boat. Yeah, man. When I first hooked it from our dock, it swam all the way out past the buoy. So like 200 yards, it swam in less than a minute. I mean, it just took off, and I sat there just adjusting the drag, not knowing how much was too much. You know, he just kept going, man. Missed the sweet spot here. I think each of these little canals have like a channel, and the fish are very specific, like they're right in that little channel. Probably when they dig them out or whatever they do, I'm sure they do, just so that people can get their boats in and out. I'm sure it looks like a grid out here, and if you're not in that grid, you don't get them. I don't know, I could be totally full of crap. That's what I feel though. I notice every time I catch them, I'm kind of like in an intersection. Whoa, Roger. I got back from a camping trip. My wife's birthday. We were out on a lake doing some kayak fishing. Fishing the pond. My buddy ended up going to somebody named Lily Pad. Got stuck for a bit. Oh, yeah. I've learned not to go through the lily pads because there can be so many bugs in there. You can get torn up fast and you can't get out fast. Maybe we let's go all the way across. Let's go all the way across the bay. I said that's what I was going to do. Let's go all the way across. Dang, I got stripped too. Sometimes when you get grass on the rod, you know, the fish are hitting it and you don't even know they're hitting it. That's why sometimes I give it a hard yank just to clear the grass so I can feel the fish again. And then with 3 hooks, hopefully one of them looks presentable. Put the stringer on the wrong side of the boat and keep hooking it. I feel like I'm always fishing for bait. All right, let's get moving here. Gonna aim right for that hunting blind over there. Yeah, they use the, they're so flappy, like a trash can lid, you know? They know how to use it. Like all fish, they know how to use their body against you. Salmon fishing, when I used to guide, I would tell people, it's like, you know, it's like bringing in the surface planer. It's just like a square board. But they've got the horsepower of any other fish, and they know how to use it. And they're usually caught, where we would guide, in some major current. Make a straight shot all the way across because otherwise I'll be drifting back in 2 seconds. So if we get all the way out there, we should get a wind block. We won't drift as fast then. And then I'll drift all the way back across, try to find the channel here. This is like a fake island of some sort. I don't know what you call it. Somewhere there's a little creek back here. And then on the other side, but I see the power boats flying through. So I think that's the Assateague Channel on the other end of this. I don't know if we're going to go all the way over there or not. I don't know how to anchor down. Yeah, they're probably anchoring into a hole of force, you know, and just like staying down. I'll tell you how good this feels on my ribs, guys. Got my other, you know what? I'm gonna let my other line out and troll that one too. Let's go all in. You know. Yeah, that's why I don't want to catch them from the kayaks. I don't know my rays well enough. I just don't want to mess around with them. I know we took the barb out of the one we got because Kevin wants to go frog gigging, and he watched some YouTube dude go frog gigging with one. So I did it for him. That's what he wanted me to do. So I used pliers because they're poisonous even after they die. They're still poisonous from what I understand. So I used the pliers and a fillet knife, popped it out, and it's sitting on our kitchen counter right now, curing. And then we'll make some type of a spear when we get home. I mean, these were calnos, and these had the barbs halfway down as well. Monkey man, what's up? My left hand for knowing. Absolutely awful. Took 5 hours to get to the hospital. Oh my God. Yeah, that's why I said with the big one that we caught, I'm glad it broke off before we had to deal with it, because the 30 or 40 pound that we got 2 nights ago, even when we were like going for the net, I'm like, I told my son to hold the rod because he's thrashing that tail all over the place. Like, I just didn't know what that thing was capable of, how far it would reach. And then my son took the rod, he couldn't move it off the bottom, so then I took the rod back again, and the second it touched the net, I like threw the rod down and grabbed the net and told him to get the hell out of there. So I know if you catch him on the beach, what Nolan does for Mission Discovers, he beaches them and then takes a bucket, weighted down bucket with like water, and puts it on the tail. That's his way of doing it. Bang stick, I saw him. Is that the little fat baseball bat? We were gonna get a big hook, gaff. That's what my son wants to get, but that dude ready to gaff everything. I'm like, you better make sure it's legal before you start whipping out your gaff, bro. Get me arrested. Be like those guys in New York that are gaffing undersized stripers or oversized stripers. You get arrested for that stuff big time, as you should. Where are we going? Where'd my hunting line go? There it is, right in front of us. That can't be that far off. Oh wow, it looks so cool behind us now. Trudge, have a good one, brother. As our dock over there is kind of fading in the background. Pretty wild, we're pretty much right in the middle here. Dude, some of my worst injuries are from pike, Beth Tackle. When I guided, I used to get torn up all the time. I don't know what it is about pike, but boy, every time I got hit by a pike, I immediately got bad infections. I mean, I got torn up by every fish known to man that I've caught. But the pike, I always got infected. In Virginia, strongly advise you not to film gaffing rockfish or cobia. Yeah, they better be legal for sure, and they better be, yeah, you better not be gaffing anything that's under, like, you know, that has a size restriction. But it would be nice if you caught like a ray or something like that size that, you know, I don't know. It's not a big deal, I'm just yapping, I guess. I'm exploring. I've never been over here, guys. Phone is dead. Gotta go. Hope you catch one, brother. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day, Roger. All I know is we're going to drift back, so I'm going to get as far from home as I can. They're expressly forbidden from gas. There you go. I guess that's why they're not in the shop. If I would ever do it, Tom, I'd go to a local shop and get it there. You know what I mean? But the baseball bats seem to be legal because Captain Steve had a whole bunch of baseball bats right on the front counter. but maybe that's for the locals. Lloydies, Larry, what's up? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Little midday fishing trip. I don't even know what time it is. I just woke up though. I'm gonna go fishing. I'm gonna go back here. There's like a little creek back here. Probably get lost. End up in the ocean somewhere. It looks shallow up here. Looks real shallow up here. Color change. No worries. No apology needed, brother. 50. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're on something here. Come on. I lost it. Here. Do I got something? I got something on. I don't know if it's a fish though. Oh, I just realized I didn't bring a net with me. No, it ain't a fish. It's a big weed. Dang, he pulled drag. I was getting excited there. Stupid. I think we just found the other side of the channel, I have a feeling. Let me drop this down and figure out how deep we are. Yeah, we're not deep at all. Pretty shallow back here. Let me take a few casts. No fish on. Hey Brandon, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I don't think the flounder fishing's too good back in here. That's why I'm kind of going for the bait. I know there's good rays in here, and I know there's sharks in here, so that's good enough for me, man. I'll fish for rays and sharks all the time. I know I want to keep my sunglasses on, but I can't see nothing. Yeah, let's go all the way across and then we'll start drifting. I'm not going to troll anymore though. We're getting too shallow. I just want to see what that creek is. I have a chart, but you know, I'm too dumb to read charts. What I have to do is go get lost in that area and find my way back home and then look at the chart and be like, oh, that's what that was. I even did that in Alaska, middle of nowhere. It's not the brightest. Go out there and be like, oh, that's where that is. Build a map in my head the old way. Oh man, fruitcake dumped in oil. All right, no Yoshi, no fish, no fish. Here we go. I really just want to go explore. I almost left the fishing rods at home because I wanted to just see what was over here. I think Skeeter's live too, guys. Pop over and say hi to Skeeter. I don't know who all is live. I just figured I'd pop up now because I can. See what we can get into. And maybe we'll catch something epic. I mean, the last two member lives were really boring until they weren't. That's kind of how it goes here. Really boring, and then you hook up onto something real good. At least for us. I mean, we're a multi-species channel, so we get excited when we catch something different. Woo! What's up, Orb? DJ Nathan Fernandez. What's up? What's up? I'm gonna go check out this hunting blind over here. Seems to be like, gotta be one of the best places to hunt over here. So many hunting blinds. Got a week holiday, looking to come back on the scene fishing. Nice, ladies. Check this out here. California dreaming. Let me wrench you up. Thanks for coming back in. Hold on. That is a standard mod. There you go. Connect around. Get the chat back rolling. So we've got to touch the screen. You guys want to go see what this thing looks like? Pizza Monkey, what's up? You want to see this hunting blind? See what it looks like up close? I don't think there's any hunting this time of year. I think that's a fall migrational thing. I'm not sure. Row your boat. It's a good chance to get lost on the way home. I think the wind's going to blow us right to our doorstep, close to it. I'm counting on it anyway. What's up, casting card? Pizza Monkey wants to see the hunting blind. I think that's what it is. I just assumed that it's like a duck hunting blind. I'm not from around here, so I could be completely wrong. I don't know. It's some dude's house. The troll lives out here. Yo, Rude, what's up, brother? What is up? Decided we're gonna row to China. We're gonna go see Karen. I'm gonna keep going until I see Karen. Gently down the street. Ain't so gently. You got a little bit of a breeze. I plan on killing at least 3 yinglings tonight, so I gotta work off about 600 calories here. Maybe we'll catch a fish, but at the very least, I'm gonna create a 600 calorie deficit. What is this? Probably something stuck on the buoy rope. I will not get near that. Oh wow, we're that close. I can see the dude's crabs in there. I can see the dude's crabs. That's not something you should ever say on YouTube. Apka 307. I'm trying to read this with my sunglasses on so I don't go blind. I just want to see if this is the creek that goes all the way through or if it's just a little cutout, like a bay. I feel like there's something to the left, but I don't know. Alice, Ashley, Mama Goat, what's up? Welcome in. It is beautiful out here. It was hot on land, but man, it's gorgeous out here. Woo. Splash there. Woo. I want to keep the hunting blinds in view, but the waves are crashing. I gotta kind of aim the bow right at them, or else I'll be swimming home. Finding your way around in a kayak is not as easy as a 200 horsepower engine where you can be like, oh, that's not the turn. Oh, that's not it. It's like another 30 minutes rowing. Oh, there's some fish jumping over here. Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Right up here on the bank. Right next to the hunting blind, actually. Let's see. This is how I fish. I get dumb lucky sometimes. Let's see. Might be something chasing up here. What I'm going to do is get above this and make a few casts across that opening. Let's see if maybe there's a flounder there. What the heck is that? I just saw its head pop up. Maybe that's just a turtle chasing minnows. There's definitely fish jumping back here. I don't know what they are. That's why the birds are diving over here. Let's see if you guys can see it. Oh, there's another fish jump. I don't know if you guys saw that. It looked like a decent fish too. Oh, they're probably peanut bunker. Let's throw a cast through here. Let's see what we can do. I think it's like almost, let's see, I think it's like a foot deep over there. So I think it's just real little fish. Bring it next to the boat and get a better idea. Yeah, it's super shallow. never know, David, right? Faith Tackle. What's going on, brother? That's why I love saltwater. Even when you don't know what the hell you're doing out here. You know, all I know is there's huge stingrays. I know there's sharks. I know there's sharks in here. So you just never really know. It's better than going to a creek where you know that there's sunfish, you know there's smallmouth bass. But that's pretty much all you know. There really isn't anything crazy. There could be some crazy crap out here. You just don't know. Something got back in here and had babies, you know. Those mama bull sharks ain't small. Zoe, what's up? Brackish. There ain't no freshwater here. This is straight up the backside of the ocean here. Yeah, we're right on the. This is the Oyster Bay. So you got the Atlantic, and you got a little spit of land, and then you know what goes over the backside is the bay. Yeah, I'll show you this. So I don't know anything about that. Any of the locals are in here. We're down in yeah. Hopefully, if get a flounder. That's what we're trying to target. So I guess they come out here with their boats and they park their boat maybe under that and they go up there and goose hunt. I would imagine, or duck hunt. What's this thing floating over here? Let's see what that thing is. Looks like Mr. Potato Head. What is that? I don't know what they are. I've hooked them. There must be some type of like an egg or something. Yeah, so it's a little island back here like that. Nice duck blind, right, Michael? Logan, don't come in and ask. Don't come in and ask. I'm going to throw a live minnow in here. Bear with me, guys. My son has caught hundreds of minnows. Uh-oh, I'm sitting on that one. So apparently I did leave a fish in here the other day. I looked all over for that fish. This morning I came out and there was a dead fish in my kayak. I was like, you know, I picked that kayak and I shook it. I'm darned if that thing came out. So he's like beef jerky, but he's going in the crab trap. Dude's going nuts. Why is that minnow going nuts? That's a good sign. Let's get him back down. Yeah, I imagine they're going up there and that's where they hunt from. They're all over. I just haven't seen one up close. That's why I wanted to come over and look at it. I was hoping it was a wawa, but it's definitely not a wawa. Yeah, right behind. Did you make it to one of the piers? What piers do you mean? Like the hunting blind? Or the fishing piers? I did hit the fishing piers. There was nobody around. It was so creepy, man. There wasn't a single person anywhere. There wasn't any boats, any of the spots we went to. So we took a few casts here and there and ended up having a seagull knock my phone in the water. So that was pretty much the morning. Dried the phone out the rest of the day. Luckily, it seems to be working. I haven't tried charging it yet. That's probably when we're going to have the issue. But nothing's chasing this minnow. Just going to cast it a few times, and then we're going to head back out into the main channel. I think that's where we're going to catch them. But you know what I mean? I just wanted to spend 20 minutes rowing over here. I want to check it out. I want to know what's over here. Icon, thank you, appreciate it. Hope you have a great day as well. I should just let that thing do its thing out here. What do you think? Loosen the drag, we'll sit this in the back. What's up, Jimmy? Going for sharks and rays again tonight, Jimmy. Right from the bank, man. We got some peanut bunker for tonight. We got some mullet for tonight, and we got some whole squid for tonight, in addition to the spot and the regular baits that we throw. So we got some good stuff for tonight. We're going all out. That's not the last night here. Chincoteague Island, right off of Chincoteague Island, I should say. Paddle back a little bit. Nice faith and tackle. Oh, there's a big jellyfish. Let's read that camera. I've already knocked this over once. My son wants to harvest a moon jelly really bad. Where'd this guy go? He went back under. Jellyfish are pretty wild if you aren't into saltwater, if you've never been in saltwater. I mean, you start understanding where they got the aliens from in a lot of the movies. You start looking at jellyfish and stuff like that. I put it last night, 7 carp, 10 flatheads. Dang, Jimmy. You know why? Because I leave. When I go on vacation, the flatheads come out. They tell their friends, were you down in your normal spot? Squid will be good on 3 hook. I'm sure, light line. Well, we can't use light line. We can't get it out. We have to use 4-ounce leads to get it out to the channel from the dock. So we do 4 ounces with a fish finder, 8/0 circle hook. We're 3 for 3. And we've bought 3 giant squid and we've caught 3 rays on them. So that's kind of a compromise to hit the spot. Nice, Jimmy. That's we're looking forward to doing a trip when we get back. If Kev's up for it. I have been to the beach, Bob. I never had a doubt, Zoe. My family's at the beach right now, but I went in the ocean and felt like Mike Tyson punching my rib cage. My ribs are still sore. This waves hurt. Can't take it. Everyone's smiling. I'm out there looking like I'm taking body shots from Mike Tyson. Like, nah, I'm good, man. It's either I lay on the beach or I go kayaking. I'm like, I might as well come out here, try to catch a flounder, or at least get bait for the night. All on cut bait. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, man. That's so weird. I wonder why all of a sudden they want cut bait. I guess you weren't live, right? You didn't film any of it? Or you got it out on TikTok, maybe? The hell are you jumping right next to the boat for? Little bastard. Why don't you bite my rod? I'm going to throw a sabiki on your butt and see what you are. It's going to go well. I can hardly handle 1 rod. Let's cast more rods out. Tangled. Life story. Okay. Alright, all the rods are out. Why not? All the rods are out. Oh, I don't know if that was a fish. It kind of felt like a flounder right there. I've only seen 1 flounder in this whole bay so far, and that was in her crab trap. What was that? I think there are something up here. Like a flash. Yeah, Tahoe, stick around. You'll get modded up real quick. You've never been in here before, else you'd have a wrench already. You come in, you hang out, you get a wrench. As long as you stick around and chat, we make sure you're not a troll. Dried shrimp. Now we got a combination of things here. We got fish bites on the sabiki rod. I've got a twister tail and a jig head for flounder, and I got a live minnow off of that guy there. We'll throw squid later tonight and see what we can do with that. But we did throw some fake shrimp earlier today. I haven't caught anything on shrimp this trip. I don't like to use shrimp too much. I'm definitely allergic to it. I really don't need to go. Oh, crap. We got a fish. We got a fish on this guy. Get in the boat. That scared the crap out of me. That made such a weird sound. It sounded like a mackerel flipping out on me. I was like, what the hell? Whew. That kind of freaked me out, man. I was like, what the hell? Thought we had like a beaver attack, but we're in the saltwater, so that didn't make sense. I guess I found out what they are. Let me put the flounder rod around away and see if we can catch any more. What's going on? Oh, we're about to crash in the land anyway. Hey, fish stick. Yeah, we got a lot of bait. We're getting a lot of good bait. I kind of forgot I had that out there for a second. Yeah, you don't have to do much dead stuff. When you got the chop like this and you got a good drift going, you don't really need to do much. The ocean's doing the work for you. The turtle over here just chilling. I don't know if you can see him over there or not. See his head? He's about 4 feet off from land. Where's my house? Let me pull out a little bit here. I don't want to smack into the spot here. Get my oar around. Tight orders for 3 rods. Get some more bait made up here. A little bit different than New Jersey, that's for sure. I don't know. It seems this spot, I mean this, like I said, I came here because the family wanted this spot. I didn't pick it for fishing. It's got enough. It's got enough to keep me busy. I am not a very picky fisherman. I will find fish in the desert and I will catch them. And I will eat them. Rebait this. I feel like there's a lot, it's probably just this little area. I feel like there's a lot less diversity here. I haven't caught sea bass. I haven't really caught anything but sharks, spots, and rays. That's it, and tons of crabs. So the one thing I have found that's kind of interesting and important here is there are so many crabs here, and big crabs, that you got to make sure you use a bait that you're going to keep off the bottom, or you're going to have to check it really often because they're going to get stripped really quick. I got peeler crabs for tonight for bait as well, because I heard that they won't eat other crabs, so we'll see. Where in Jersey, I feel like I can sit baits a lot longer, and they don't get attached, and just so much more marsh here than in New Jersey. So I think, you can be further away from the channels that are holding the big fish. You can get in the spots that are just, I don't know, miles away, and there's nothing but little crabs in there. And then it opens up into a puddle, and there's, I don't know what's supposed to live in there. I tell Skeeter, I said, good luck, catch some mermaids. I'm looking for saltwater mermaids out here. Hi, ladies. I got them from the sea, I swear. Oh, Lord. Oh. So that was what was jumping in there. Holy mackerel, mainly. Chincoteague, Zoe, Virginia. We're coming out of there. Hopefully it'll cool down. It's hot back there. So where are we going? Where are we going to go here? It's pulling me back into that point. I don't want to hit the land there. Just go. I don't feel like paddling. Zoe. Yeah, my wife knows it a lot better than I do. Oh, there was it. I got him. I got him. Put that back down. He wasn't big, even if he's on. Wait till something eats him. It's hard to like go to a new spot that you haven't fished before. It's tough to learn a new spot. You may have some good cloud cover here. Sure doesn't look like it. I don't see a cloud. I don't see that type of weather coming. Check my bait. Get on that flounder rod. Lay fast. I got freaking 3 rods here like an idiot. How the heck are we back over here again? Clear this time. Yeah, I got like a 3 1/4 inch paddle tail on here. Did you go by Dover? I think I did. I think I did. It looked like a big party going on. That's right. I guess it was. Did not look fun. A whole bunch of people out in the field. No shade. No, thank you. They got to be, the flounder have to be 17.5 inches, so I don't want to use too small of a jig. I want it to be noticeable. Put some fresh bait on the middle here. Small ones work good. Yeah, I usually, I'm a small bait type of guy usually. I was looking for NASCAR. I got to meet. Oh, I know you like Kyle. I remember seeing that. He drives the number 5 Chevy. Nice. Drove right by you. You're one of those crazies out in the field then. Kyle fan club in the chat. He's really good at making right turns or left turns, whatever they make. Got him that time. Oh, you dirty. You on? It's pretty bad. I don't even know if he's on. Salt life. He ain't on. I was out fishing in the dark last night. I tell you. You come in bringing in some of this algae. I was like looking carefully. I'm like, there's gonna be like an eel or some stingray all up in there. Like, this is how I'm gonna die. Just get some weird creature on the back of the hook. There he is. Got him that time. Yeah, it's just just popped off. What the heck? Still on? Oh, I got him. It's just too small to feel. There we go. Bait incoming. Fishy! Donald! What's up, Donald Quest? Welcome in. Feed me. Okay, I'm going to feed you to a big stingray tonight, buddy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry about nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How's the fishing? How you talking? Fish stick. I'm like, well, you know how the fishing is. You're just watching me catch minnows. Get fresh bait on this. Getting out towards the channel now to make sure I'm ready to hit on all cylinders when we get out into the deeper water here. Nice fish stick. Good luck, brother. Jimmy says it's on fire, brother. Cats and carp. Now, don't take this the wrong way, but there ain't nothing better than saltwater fishing. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the saltwater guy now. Get into the main channel. I'm going to put the bait rod away, pick up my little white jig here. Already picked up 5 or 6, so we're good from bait, I think. Lots of spawn marks, yeah. Oh, damn. I missed that. Yeah, I want to go after blues next week. When we get home, that's when I'm going to start looking up spots. I think I know where I'm going. I'm just not looking forward to that spot. Gotcha, that's a little bit. Yep, I got you, sucker. I got you, sucker. Oh, no. No, don't go down there. No. Another MIA. Another MIA. Alright, well, he's in the boat. He counts. I'll show you him later. Does it drop off kind of quick? For quick. Corson's does, yes. Yeah, Corson's nice and deep. This place is super shallow. Hey, the fish came out. Let's get him in the bucket. Yeah, told you it was nasty back there. Travis, were you in last night? Did you see us catch the bull shark? I don't know about putting my hand in this water out here. Maybe that's why Kevin didn't want to come out in the kayak after catching the shark. He's like, nah, I think I'm going to pass on that. Of course, he's swimming in the ocean. Nice, yeah. Beautiful. I don't know if the colors or the colors were beautiful. I don't know if they showed on camera. But absolutely beautiful fish. Wish we could have eaten it. Oh, damn, what's going on, brother? Getting out towards the channel. Not quite there yet. Wait till we hit the crab nets and then we'll start casting the flounder bait. Come on, fishy. About to hit the crab traps, the first line of crab traps. Show you the front view. I don't know. I'll do the front view. Oh, that sucks. Back to Corson's and Plan B. Flounder right now and spot for bait tonight. Trying to get some spot. Yeah, we caught a bull shark out here last night, and the night before that we caught a stingray. So we're gonna do the same thing tonight. So I'm out trying to catch bait, and if I can get a keeper flounder, that would be awesome too. But yeah, whatever swims, whatever I can eat. Now we caught it from the side. I ain't that crazy fishing for sharks out here in Kayak. Hell no. I would never do anything like that. Maybe tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, yeah, that doesn't work. I got to keep the tip high. So I wanted to show you guys the front view, but it's just not practical. I ain't going to catch any fish doing that with the sabiki. Any more? Come here, sucker. Got him. I'm going to reel it in a little slower just to see if it gets whacked by something. If I were to do this in Jersey, this thing will get slammed by a bluefish. You know, how can something, if there was big fish in here, how could something pass that up swimming by? Like, is that not the perfect piece of bait? Like a big bluefish? Yeah, I'm more worried about catching a giant stingray, man. In like 4 feet of water, its tail would be slapping me. Its tail would be slapping me all over the place. Pull Steve Irwin out here? Oh no. And you're in the dark too, you know. We fish for them right around sunset. Stingray just cut my line. I mean, especially in a boat. In a kayak where you're like an inch above the water. Fish. You ain't a fish. In the rod holder. Getting into the deeper water now. Guaranteed that'll go off non-stop now that I put it down. Yep. Too bad. I'm just gonna let it sit out there. I want to do some gas flaring for flounder now that we're in the channel. Yeah, no thanks. Might have to just put the bait rod around away because it's getting smoked constantly back there. Constantly. Maybe I can get 3 fish on it and then I'll get smoked by something bigger. I just want to hear drag slamming out. I want to hear the drag go. Pretty windy today. New here. Catch anything yet? Welcome in. It's not too bad. There's nowhere to hide from the wind. We're on the Oyster Bay down in Chincoteague, Virginia. We're catching bait. We got to filling up a bait cooler pretty quick. We're gonna shark fish and fish for rays tonight after dark. We're just kind of getting bait together. I do have a flounder rig. We're about to hit the deeper water, so I'm starting to jig a little bit more. I may put this thing away. Bait rod. Let me check it one more time and we'll cast it. I'm just not going to pay attention to it. Maybe we'll catch something good on it anyway. Probably not. So usually you get out here, there's no little fish because the big fish are there. And vice versa, you get up where all the little fish are, there's no big fish. tripped. That's interesting. Let's get another 5-minute one. Yeah, it's a good time, man. I've never done any saltwater off of a pier. That's pierce fishing. Nothing wrong with that. I did it for years. Sometimes easier. Where are you from? There we go. That was a fish. Felt that same rubbing. He's off. I said I wasn't going to pay attention to that rod out here. I'm paying attention. Let's get the minnow out the back. If I should just take that weight off. Yeah, just soak it in salt water, Jimmy. That's what all the old timers tell you. All right, soak it in salt water, and magically it's good for you. I did soak the stingray. I soaked it in after I got done filleting it. I put it in salt water, real thick salt water bath for 30 minutes. Someone told me to do that. I figured one hurt, so that's what I did. I mean, it was delicious. Both recipes are absolutely delicious. I'm sticking my hand in here with the freaking bull sharks, but hot. Going past the commercial crab traps now. I think once a month wouldn't hurt you, Jimmy. Yeah, I saw that, Dave. Everything in moderation. Yeah, yeah. That's got some, like, forever chemicals, I think they call them. Yeah, Jimmy. I mean, I would maybe go small just for, like, if you're doing for taste or something, you know what I mean? Younger the better, probably, too. I'm going to do that with a snakehead. If I get a snakehead out of the river, I'll eat that one. But that's like the only thing I'd eat, just so I can taste them. Mid-South, Jonathan. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. See if you guys have the patience to do a full flounder drift here. See if I can jig up one. Granny's Corner, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Grass, yep, that's grass. Alright, past the crab traps, I can cast out like I'm supposed to, right into the drift. Yeah, rest in peace, Hulk. Brixton, what's up? Mighty Horse, what's going on? You ever see underwater footage of flounder chasing a bait? It's pretty wild. Everyone thinks they're ambush predators, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of footage of them chasing down lures. Just a bunch of little spots so far on this session. Which is fine. We need them. Got them in the cooler for bait. Go after sharks tonight and stingrays, so definitely need to get some of those. I was hoping we could maybe pick up a keeper flounder on the drift for dinner. Boy. Yeah, what's going on? this for a second. Some casting done here. Murit, welcome in. Fishing courses, I get them chasing me right at my feet all the time. We found these in the ocean the other day. I look like one of those guys out in the desert, right? Like the band that goes around. It always flops around, so I always wear a hat, and it really annoys me because it's like extra layers and hot. Let's pull anchor here. It's not really an anchor. Let's see what I got on here. Oh no, I got something here. What the hell? Oh my God. Do I even want to bring this in? What is this? What the hell is that? Ew. What the hell is that? I think they are polarized. Is that what it is, Jimmy? Can I do anything with it? Catch and cook? Should I throw it in the minnow bucket? I'll put it in the minnow bucket. Don't mess with me, Jimmy. I'm going to eat that thing. Now they're gross, so I get the hell out of my minnow bucket. Come on, Josie. Josie wanted me to eat that thing. Which side do you want? I'll try to take the weight off of this thing. Weightless on this minnow. Ouch. Drive it with the hook right in my hand. Let's try this. See what this does. I want them in the boat with me. Ah! Dude, weightless. Oh, no, don't go. Ah! You do not want those in your lap. Let me tell you right there. You do not want one of those in your lap. Well, I guess we know we're getting down there. Dude, could you imagine dropping them into a sitting kayak? You just got a blue crab in there? I seriously go over. I'd rather swim with the jellyfish. You know how that's going to end. Sea cucumbers in Alaska, they eat. I've seen Devin eat them before. just doing like weightless stuff, like casting shrimp and minnows with like no weight at all. You felt dumb doing it, but man, we caught so many more fish than using any type of weight at all. That's what I'm going to do, is drift this thing out the back. Florida's a cheat code. I'm a good boy. That's right, Lloydie. Language hurts my ears. Good boy. I come from a strict family. I don't know what happened to me though. Like a black sheep in my probably a crab. Give it another couple seconds. I gotta check. He might have taken my minnow. He may have taken it. I'm gonna do a 2-rod. I'm gonna set the hook then. Ooh. Let's check this minnow. I feel like I got stripped there. Nope, he's still on. Let's just drift this out there. Cast the jigger in. Hey. Nano, welcome, welcome. Getting out to the good spot here, so I'm kind of focusing on fishing at the moment. I'm going to ignore that white rod for the most part. That's just a bait catching rod. We're going to get a flounder. I think it's going to be right out here. See my house from here. What time is it anyway? 3 o'clock. Okay. Gotta try to eat dinner around 5 so that we can get fishing right around sunset. Sharks have to be 54 inches. Which type though? Yeah, I have to look them all up. I don't know. 13 people in here, 19 likes. Appreciate it, Lloydies. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like when I go live at not my normal time. Drives me nuts, man. I try to get like some epic trips together and say, I know I'm better off just fishing for sunfish at 5 a.m. We'll get more views. But it's fine. I have a lot of loyal folks who check in and watch the shorts and the long forms, so it's a little frustrating. Now, how is that snagged up? That's gotta be a fish, right? Nope. That's a live minnow with no weight. What the heck? Let's put a big spot on. Yeah, we could catch it right. Let's get a wild on this one, huh? Let's put out a big bait. Let's get a little stupid. Hey, spur of the moment. What's up? What's up? You're at. Welcome in. I seen you hanging out. Appreciate you. If you're new to the channel and you want me to connect back to you, especially your content, just leave a comment on one of my videos. We've got a ton of videos, 2,000 to 3,000 videos up to, other than live. So just leave a comment, and I read every comment before bed, so I'll connect back to you. I support the folks who support us. Jimmy, we've had 3 recipes now with that stingray. All 3 were awesome. But I'm telling you, man, the last one we fried up and then we reheated it for lunch and we covered it in hot wing sauce. I had a Yingling or 2 with that and then passed out on the couch. It was good stuff. Spur. I like it better than skate. Like, skate's really good, but it was like markedly better. Unless it was just the fish or just the recipe, or maybe that saltwater I did was the difference. I don't know. But I used the breadcrumbs I always used, but I added a lot of Cheetos, crushed up Cheetos to the mix, because that was Kevin's idea. So I pulled an audible like right there in the kitchen. I'm shooting a video and he's like, oh, I wanted the Cheetos. I'm like, oh, give me the Cheetos, and then they went. We did a few other ingredients, different processes, which I'll put in the short video. So I don't know if it was any of those things I did differently or what, but man, it was awesome. It's so funny, like how the average person be like, you can eat those, you know? It's like, not only can you eat them, but I take that over flounder any day of the year, any day. And I think they're actually easier to clean. The only hard thing is they're slippery as anything. You know, you need like somebody to hold them down on the. That's a crab, I think. Slowed down the retrieve and immediately got hit. Get my tail off. I felt him. I slowed it down. Immediately, tail's gone. You too, spur of the moment. We're drifting our way home. We did all the hard work to get over here, and then we're just drifting back to the dock. I hope that crab ends up in this commercial crab trap. That's what he gets for biting my bait in half. This one came with its tail come off, or let's Kevin put it back in like that. Johnny, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Ouch. Woo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Here we go. I think that's a fish. I don't know. No, that ain't a fish. Whew. Well, that ain't a fish. It was something, but I think it was a crab at first. Man, I had the drag set real light because I didn't want to hook a stingray and have it flip the damn boat. Let me get all the lines up real quick. So we got a crab trap coming. Barely in the water. Let's get reorganized. We're past the first line of traps here, so dang. If that gets smoked, it's going to be a stingray or a shark. After telling you I would never fish for stingray or shark from a kayak. Here I go. Fly off the hook. Nope. Oh my God, hold on, I got a seagull. You dumbass, get off of there. Did you hear that? That's my bait, dumbass. Yeah. I'm letting it sink. I cast it out and the seagull came down and grabbed it. Luckily he didn't get the hook. Dumbass. Alright, I think I'm down. Always something in here. Redneck kite. Catch and cook, baby. Let's go. That's another thing I never understood. Aren't they like protected? Who the hell would protect the seagull? A new paddle tail on. Let's go. That would suck. Dang, that was a crab right away. Yo! Oh, these things. Get this fish out of here. They're going to try to eat this thing all day long. Jackasses. Screw you guys. Catching a lot of bait. Got a whole bucket full of bait here for tonight. We're catching a spot mostly. Just hitting the deep channel now, trying to get some flounder. But after dark, we're going to go. There's one. Oh, he's off. Damn, these. I mean, in Jersey, I've never. You catch once in a while, you'll get a crab. Like every cast, you get a crab on these things. It's crazy how many crabs are in here. Yeah, I heard Hulk passed. Rip, man, rip. Watched him a lot when I was a little kid. Come on, I can't afford to go through these swim baits on every single cast. This is crazy. And I'm not going slow. I mean, I'm bringing them in pretty good. There's a seaweed bed right there. Real thick seaweed. Let me get on that. I'll try to hit the outside of that. That was perfect for a flounder. Saw it on your laptop. Chilling nice, man, nice. I'm gonna figure out what we're doing for dinner in a few minutes. I'm gonna go chill a little bit before coming out for the night session. All right, Zoe, have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. We're right out in the middle now. Oh, that was a fish. That was no crab. Come on, baby. Bora, welcome, welcome. Right off of that weed bed. Come on, flounder, let's go. The high tide's late tonight. It's like 9:30, so we'll try to fish up at the high tide. I'm not sure if I'll do a public or members only. I might do a members only and use 2 phones. I might fish from the screen house. Put the camera on the rods so we don't get mauled to death by bugs again. Put the lights up for the live. It just bad. No, not here. That's why we went over to the Chesapeake today. I talked to there's a guy who sells peeler crabs over there, and he says they haven't really been doing that good on all week, unless you go like way out. He showed me a couple spots, and I said I'm in Kayaks, and he was like, oh, never mind. So I'm sure there's some spots around that you can access, but I couldn't find them. Didn't want to spend my whole day driving around. Kevin got tired of driving around. He's happy fishing here for the spot and catching bait and getting the crabs and then going after the sharks and rays. So and Terry Jean, what did Terry do? I don't know that name. 100 thumbs up. John Joe, what's up? Yeah, it's kind of like dead out here, to be honest, except for the bait fish. We can slay bait fish, but we got enough bait, so I'm taking the long shot to catch a flounder. We have neighbors that I've been talking to, and they haven't even caught spot. Like, no one catches anything here, apparently. Those guys are watching their lives. You've been hearing them cheering when we hook up the sharks and the rays at night. They're the guys out on their porch cheering. It's pretty funny. I was like, I can always find fish, you know. It might not be great fishing, but there's always some good fish around. Might not be what you're thinking about, but where's a big old jellyfish? I think that's a moon jelly. These moon jellies, when you come up on them, they dive down deep. I don't know. I didn't think they had a brain or anything. I thought they just went with the wind. They definitely dive. Oh, yeah. All right. I thought you said they're in different genres. That's why I was confused. We had live minnow on, but we had seagull kept trying to eat it, so we've taken that off, and we're throwing a jig head with a Mr. Twister on it. And I think we got our sabiki down there for bait catching with fish bites. But right now we're throwing the jig. We're trying to get a flounder. We're crossing the main channel right now. So if we're gonna get them, this is where they'll be, I think. Welcome in, Cliff. Welcome to the channel, buddy. We're not usually saltwater. We live up in Pennsylvania. We're on vacation down here, so I'm a little bit of an amateur at the moment. Just trying not to flip my kayak and get stung to death with these jellyfish, or bull shark. It sucks. Or a stingray. Lots of fun things live in here. Cliff, we just caught bait. We got a bucket of bait. We've been catching the spot. We caught a bull shark last night, and we caught a stingray the night before that. We ate the stingray. It was delicious. bull shark we had to let go. But we're gonna go again tonight at dark, and hope to get another stingray or shark. So that's kind of the idea, out here catching bait for the night. Let me go back here. I read that Asians eat those sea cucumbers as a delicacy. Dang. How do you know it's this type though? Gonna be I don't know, Alan, until I get hungry. But I'm gonna be live again tonight. I'm not probably on the member side though, after dark for the sharks and rays, so I can chill with my family and not have to reach at 80 miles an hour. Went fishing in my dad's boat and caught a massive snook on a jig. That is awesome. Are you down in Florida? Where are you snook fishing? L dot. We had a big snook come up and take my son's bait, but he missed it when we were down in Florida in February. Yo, Garrett, what's up, brother? What is going on? Sergey, Mike W. Mike's still hanging out. Cheez-Its, what's up? Good to see y'all. Drink that. We're live in 1 hour 30 sea fishing. Went out last night with the kids. Caught a load of crab. Nice. We got so many crabs. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get home alive. We've been processing them, boiling them. We got some in the fridge. We got another trap I checked today. I mean, we're gonna have to let some go. There's more than the legal limit for a day in there. But we're gonna check it after dinner and count them out and let the others go. And there's probably 30 keeper crabs in there. It's insane down here. I'm gonna try to bring the legal limit of live crabs home with me for Mr. Steve and Jimmy and whoever other local members want them. We put out a video. We made some dip with them. My wife ate like the rest of the dip today, and we put a couple batches in the freezer of cooked meat that we can thaw out later and make more dip. And then we're making batches of crab cakes as well and freezing them. Hide that dude. I don't want to talk about him so that these guys like to come in and get attention. Ain't gonna work here. Optima, what's up? Good to see you. Like 106, awesome. We get all the way across again. We'll switch back to bait catching. We'll cast around the docks a little bit. Maybe I'll drop another minnow down. But we'll get back to catching some of the smaller fish. But right now we're out where the big boys would be, so might as well take a shot and see if we can get onto something fun for y'all. But when you get out here and you look around, there's absolutely no boats. That's not a good sign for fishing, right? That's not a sign that they're really slaying anything. It seems like more of a crabbing location than a fishing location. Beautiful place. We're enjoying it. We've caught plenty of fish already. Some big fish. We've had 3 saltwater meals this week. If you count the crabs, about 10 saltwater meals this week. So it's good. Saving money all the time. Mr. Stepper, what's going on? Nice view. Appreciate it. I always think a big stepper when I see that. These are shore crab. No good for eating if you catch them. Yeah, it sounds like nice for smooth hounds. Yeah, it sounds like our green crabs down here. Though I may try to eat one anyway. Oh, that one guy. We're in Chesapeake. Well, not the Chesapeake. It's actually Oyster Bay. We're in Chincoteague Island, right off of Chincoteague Island. Oh yeah. Responsible for things that people say in here because it's my forum. So you come in and you talk about any type of substance and stuff like that. It's my job that's at stake, not yours. So you're going. Coming to Cape Charles next weekend. Awesome. Yeah, we're just down for the week on family vacay. Kids went out to the ocean. I don't know. I went to 2 beaches that people told me to go to for fishing, and they were both packed with people, so I don't know. You can't fish anywhere that I've been able to find on the beach around here. What I like about New Jersey is you can, the kids can go swim and you can walk like 30 yards to the right or left of the swimming area, and then there's like a no swimming area, and there's fish right there. It's awesome. Fish all day if you want. But I'm sure I just don't know the area well. I've been going to Jersey my whole life. It's like the second time I've ever been here. When you're fishing with a family, you're fishing with 2 little kids. It's not only knowing where the fishing spot is, you better know where the swimming spot is, where the bathrooms are, where the snack stands are, or else we ain't going to be fishing for very long. Growing up in the Jersey Shore, I know exactly, like, can pop over to a dock where you can swim off of, pop over to the ice cream spot, pop over to the other fishing spot on the way. It's just a fun way to do it. Turn this around here. I'm hoping, I'm trying to slow the retrieve down, but as soon as I slow it down, the crowd will grab it. Let's see if I have my other weight again. Put that minnow back on here. Let me put the minnow back on here. Let's just let this drop. I'm going to put the weight. I didn't really want to run the weight, but the damn seagull keeps trying to eat it, so. What are you going to do, right? You do not want to catch a seagull. Lloyd, get some rest, brother. No apology ever needed for that stuff, man. Get some rest. Sleep, diet, all that stuff, man. It's important. I'm always out here. You can always tune in. Catch me on the next one. Alright, now we got a good minnow on with the hook. With the split shot, so that we don't catch any stinking birds. You're at the skating rink today. Skating rink. Sergey's from, is it Belarus? Or is he from Russia? I can't remember which. I think that's the translator. I'm not really at the skating rink. I'm in the bay. Kayak. Yes, kayak. That is awesome. Yes, we're on the kayak in the bay. Saltwater today, Sergey. Saltwater. Alan, was other people able to comment? It was just not him? Make sure he's actually subbed to you. Maybe you had a setting where it was subs only. I don't even know if my parents are subbed to me because they don't understand how that stuff works. It's pretty embarrassing. If nobody was able to comment, then that sounds like you had it set for kids. It's like a deceiving way YouTube asks it. It's like, yeah, I don't mind if kids watch, but you actually have to say it's not for kids so that people can comment. So Alan, that's no comments at all. So when you set the live up, when you go into the screen where you're saying orientation, vertical versus horizontal, there's one in there that says, is this for kids? It defaults to saying it's for kids. You have to go in there and change that. And the option you want is no, it is not for kids. That's the problem there. Guarantee it happens to a lot of people. I know, Sergey. I said this was Google's doings. I'm at the skating rink. So awesome. The skating rink. What the heck, Google? What's wrong with you? Google's drunk. I did set it for kids because I had the baby with me. Yeah, so you can't comment on one that's set for kids. You can never comment on any video or live set for kids. That's just the way it is. That's what Outdoor Boys did after they got tired of dealing with all the drama. They just switched it so you couldn't comment. And that didn't go well. That kind of killed the channel, and then they decided to get done anyway. But from all the harassing. Yeah, no worries, Alan. You'd think you could, but I get it because people are dumb. They're going to say stuff that. So I guess they're trying to protect kids. And since they can't really protect them, that's the best thing they can do. Yeah, laughter is good. Good at the ice rink. Alright, I'm just drifting this live minute. I even checked the minute. Let me bring it in. Yeah, he's still on there. Make sure I check the darn thing. Let's cast it out front. Live minnow. Let's see. Gotta get a live minnow here. Other than the freaking crabs. Because yes, the crabs are going to eat the live minnow. Beautiful out here today. Alright, the minnow's now down. We're dragging it along the bottom. I'll take a pass by the house, see if the family's home yet. What is that, ladies? El Goog, Papa, Mama, El Goog. Lloydie's bumped his head. Come on, fish. Eat my minnow. Hey, Jamie Davis. This is Chincoteague, Virginia. We're out on Oyster Bay. We're renting a house right on the bay, so we're busting out of here. Trolling around, drifting around. Trying to find a flounder in here. The only flounder I've seen caught all week was in our crab trap. So I know they live in here. Some of them anyway. Giselle Fishing Hunting, welcome in. You're hanging out. They're getting hit there. Getting hit right there, but it's probably a crab. It's got to be a harder hit than that. Let me put it on me and then I can set the hook like I'm supposed to. Watch that back rod too. Oh my! Do you get? Yeah, I caught a bull shark. We caught a bull shark last night. So yeah, they're in here. We're gonna hopefully get another one tonight. After dark, we're gonna switch over and throw big baits out here. We're gonna row out a brick. We're gonna row out our bait tonight all the way out here to the channel and then fish the bank. Oh, Kev's gonna come out? All right, cool. All right, Mama Finn, that's my wife. So Kev's gonna come out on his boat. Sweet. Real close to home. Yeah, I'm right out front now. I was all the way across the bay, Kristen, over that hunting blind. I went right around the hunting blind. We caught caught a stingray too, Jamie Davis, 2 nights ago. I Google backwards. Kristen, let me know what we're doing for dinner, what time we should be in then. Little Finn's, he's 11. He's going to truck it on out here in his boat in a minute. Bring me a drink. Did you get the stingray? Yeah, we ate one. We got him in. John Joe, if you're still a member, I think you are. The stars don't always show up. There's a member-only video out there of me cleaning it. I'm going to eventually do like the normal professional catch and cook video, but I uploaded that right away of me cleaning that whole thing out. We're going to do a catch and cook, catch, clean, and cook is what I do at the 3-minute videos, but I need to wait till I get home to do the full version of it with all the heavy editing. I don't have that technology on my phone. But yeah, we got some footage of it. We caught the stingray live 2 nights ago. So if you go, and I made that one public, so even if you're not a member anymore, yeah, you can go to the live from 2 nights ago, and there's a timestamp on it. You can click on that timestamp, and it'll take you right to the takedown of the rod. Last night was a bull shark. Members, I think that's members only still. Members only can go into that live and view it. I made the other one public because the neighbors staying right across from us were watching that live and they wanted to see it. So I said I make that one public so they could go and watch it. I think I'm looking at the right house. Something really heavy. It's probably a crab or half the sea bottom. Oh, big crab. Big crab. I do not want him up here. He's not, look at that. Oh, he's off. If you need proof he was a crab, trust me, he was a crab. Dang. Let's just keep that up because I can't afford to keep losing those. Hey, Nina. Today, I don't know, we probably got about 10 little bait fish in here for, we can fry them up and eat them, but I'm going to use them for shark fishing later tonight. Might switch back to doing that now that we're getting over here. My son's going to come out with this in a little bit, see what he wants to do. He'll probably want to row all the way across again. My arms are about to fall off. Where are you today? We're down in Virginia, state of Virginia. This is Chincoteague Island. This is where the wild horses are. And we're down here for the week. This body of water is Oyster Bay. We're on vacation for the week. We fish down here. First time in my life we fished here this week. I was down as a teenager, but I don't think I fished them all. Maybe off the dock and let it crack or something. Nice, John Joe. Yeah, it's pretty nice out here. Yeah, the sun is just shark out of here. My hands in the water. made fresh lemon, lime, and mint juice. It's amazing on a hot day. So my drink, Alan, is like lemon and water with black pepper and black pepper. What the heck is that herb I put in there? Not turmeric. Yeah, turmeric. Is it turmeric? A little bit of sea salt. That's like my go-to. Turmeric. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's turmeric. Or turmeric, I don't know how you say it. I don't know why I'm having a brain freeze. Yeah, the sea salt acts like an electrolyte. It's super refreshing. Anytime I don't feel great, I'll sit down and fill up a mason jar, like a quart of it, load it up with ice, and just sit there till I drink the whole thing down and then go about my day. And it always makes me feel better. Dang, yeah. That's brutal for Canada. You guys having fires up there? I think with that heat, you'd have a lot of fires. I just realized I don't think I got the other kayak off the roof. I wonder if they're struggling getting the kayak down. I mean, that one is the light one, so it should be all right. I'm going to start getting the other bait rod going. I'm going to sit this one out in front for you guys to watch. But we're getting back in where the smaller fish are, so I'm going to get back onto that and make up some bait here behind the camera. Yeah, that sucks. When the breeze stops feeling good and it starts feeling like you're being cooked or turned into beef jerky, that's not good. Yeah, I guess I was just thinking, you know, seemed to be all the news as of late, and now if it's that hot, you'd think it would just be that much worse. Okay. Probably gonna move the minnow onto the back in a second, and then I'll turn the camera around. I'll think about it. 95 says it feels like 105. Man. I wonder how hot it is in Pennsylvania. That might have been a hit on the minnow rod there, the black rod. Probably a crab. After you catch about 100 crabs, you start giving up hope that there's anything but crabs out here. This rod over here. Josie is from Missouri. What the black rod? I think it's got the live minnow on it. Okay. The white rod should be our bait rod, yeah. Here we go, put it back on me. Catch some bait. Here we go. Come on. It's Florida temperature. We usually go there for that weather. Now we have it. There you go. I see little Finn getting ready over there. It won't be long. We'll have the real fishermen of the channel out here. Missed him. Missed him. Should be getting into them. We're getting right into the sweet spot now. We should start picking up these spots. no croakers back here. Hey Jamie, what's going on, brother? You been getting out, man? Fishing and hunting outdoors. Another awesome member right there. I'm down in Virginia right now, and Jimmy's telling us our home river's on fire right now. He slayed flatties last night. We got to get out there next week. Next couple weeks should be fire. They're post-spawn right now, so feeding again. Right on the traps. We just have to wait till the lines get caught up, and we should be getting into the action. 91, it feels like 97 here in Philly. Concrete jungle. Oh, there's it. There he is. You on? I don't know if I got him. Saltwater, sometimes they, I missed them. When you have one, it actually feels lighter because they're swimming with the weight. But we're on them now, right where they're supposed to be, so we should start catching them. Nina, right now we're catching spot. We're trying to catch some more bait fish. We just went through the deep channel to try to get a flounder, but we didn't get any. So we're just going to pick up some more bait for tonight. According to the local bait shop, we've already caught about $30 worth of bait, so we're doing good. $30 for those fish is crazy. One bluefish is $8 at the bait shop. Going fishing a couple hours in the boat over the river. Jump in there. It depends on how people it is, though. Nice. Seems to be everywhere in that regular temp. I don't like this angle. Make sure we don't have any big waves coming. There's Littlefin. Not jumping in today. Way too many jellyfish out here for me. Helicopter going over and see if it's a Coast Guard. Come on, hit it, sucker. Down a little too much. That's all right though. Littlefin's going to be launching right here anyway, so I don't want to go too far away from him. We're just drifting right where he's coming out. Wow, helicopter's up really high. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. That's a fish, dude. That's a fish. Holy cow. That's a fish. We're going for a ride, guys. We're going for a ride. It's going to break off. Oh. Yo, he just spooled me. I don't know. Spooled me. Yo. Spooled me, dude. It had to be a shark or something. Holy cow. Woo! We're going to need a bigger rod. Holy moly. He took that like that had to be a big old bull shark or a big old ray. I mean, that's 50-pound mono like it was nothing. I saw it come up to the surface, so it looked more like a shark than a ray, because like it came up and he was trucking it. He took a big half circle and went right up the channel. Oh man. That was my good setup for tonight too. I hope I got enough line. happened. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure it was a big shark. Holy cow, man. Dang, I could not. I mean, I had that thing. I loaded it up. That one, bass catcher, the one we just, did you not just see what happened? Oh, Lord. I mean, I wasn't planning on catching a shark that size out here. All I had on it was a freaking minnow. I had a minnow. That's all that was on that. That was a minnow. Here comes Kev. Biggest bass, dude. That was, no doubt about it, was a shark or a ray. That's the only thing in here that big. Kev, he spooled me in about 10 seconds. It had to be a shark. Yeah, the minnow. No, that was 300 yards on there at least before the back. He took everything. Right there. I was trying to get the kayak turned. That's why I held it up. I was trying to turn it so he could pull us. But he was pulling against the side and the wind's hitting us this way. So it was just too much force, too quick, and I tightened it down. He took it right down to the knot, just spooled me like it was nothing.
That had to be like a 9-foot shark.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one heavier rod, but... We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Do you have a minnow or something I can
Yeah, I got some minnows. I got a lot of bait in here for you too.
What kind?
Spot. I've been catching spot.
Yeah?
Yep.
Is that what you're throwing right now?
No, I just switched back to the sabiki. And I said, oh, let me just dangle the minnow. And then I thought I hit a snag because the drag started going.
Yeah.
So I picked up the rod and then the thing went from here out to the main channel and it just hooked to left and he ripped it down the channel. Like, I just watched it go right down to the knot. I cranked it as tight as I could get it. I got it pretty much as tight as I could get it with like maybe 50 yards of line. And he pulled it like it wasn't even there. I had the drag maxed out. It was nothing. You couldn't, nothing. And that's a pen. It's not a crappy reel. Ay, ay, ay. Jaws is out there. John Joe said that's the first Jaws before it eats somebody in the movie. Not really, gamer, but we caught a bull shark last night, so that was probably its mom or dad. And we got, like a 3-footer, brought it in no problem. We couldn't even I couldn't even get the drag tight before he was gone. But you see why I had it loose. You catch a fish that size, he wants to run, he'll flip your boat if you're not ready, real quick. So, it is what it is. We're not out here specifically shark fishing. If we were, I would have brought the big shark rods. That's fishing, man. I swear, if I came out here with a shark rod, I wouldn't catch a crap all day. Right in the channel, too. That's right where I said we're going to kayak the baits out to tonight. Yo, Will, what's up? What's up? Appreciate did you just see what happened, man? Yeah, way too big of a fish for that reel. I mean, what are you going to do if you catch like a big shark? Like, you can't handle it from the kayak, you know what I mean? You'd kill it. Like, if we were fishing and it was legal to harvest them here, that's different, because I could tire them out and whatever. But I'm not doing that here. That was crazy. Well, Cherry, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, I hooked. I must have been a huge shark or a huge ray. It spooled me and broke me off in about, I don't know, what do you guys think, 10 seconds? 50-pound mono tore it out of my, I guess that would call it that, my striper or my drum rod, like medium-sized fish. You know. Dude, that was crazy, Kevin. Dang, yeah, you know what? Jimmy might be right. He said it was probably a huge shark and the helicopter was probably following it. Could be right about that. Because they sight them sometimes. They go out looking for big sharks. For safety reasons. All right, Alan. Make sure you take a big enough rod. You never know what you're going to catch. Don't be like me. Well, I was trolling. I had it out. It was right by the crab traps. He was hanging out right at the crab traps. Probably, like chum, That's our theory, is the sharks in this bay hang out at the crab traps because they throw chicken and stuff. And the scraps probably attract a bunch of other species. He'll be back. Bring out the big guns. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get a big fish this week, guys. Bigger than we've already gotten. We're going monster hunting out here. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Exactly. That's fishing. Say we're gonna go shark fishing. You're gonna catch little fish. You go for little fish, you catch big fish. Damn, on a freaking minnow. That would have been epic. Land like a big shark on a minnow. It didn't fight like a ray at all. It fought like a big shark.
It's so shallow here. I'm on the bottom with my paddle.
It's low tide too. It's gonna come up. Like if you look at the wall where the water comes at night, 4 feet up. Don't know, Will. Not that much long. I'm going to go in for dinner, and then we're going to pop up live after dinner for raising sharks. I'll tell you, I'm going to come back out with the shark rod tomorrow, though. I'm coming out here with the big guns.
Tonight I'm going to kayak a bait out.
Yeah, we're going to kayak some big baits. Like right in the beginning, we'll dedicate a rod that's going to go out and just sit there. I'll tie it around a brick with a rubber band or something. We'll take it out and let it sit there. Man, how can this? Let's see if he's on. Nope. Stripped.
I need a gold. Can I have a gold?
Yeah, let me get you one, buddy. That was so fast, it was frightening. It was a violent attack. That reminded me when I caught that like 6-footer in Ocean City. I almost broke my shoulder.
I think that was over 6 feet.
I don't know. I think it was about 6 feet.
Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. It was just so fast. It was like, meow.
That almost makes me think that you are like a flounder or something like that. Because you should have bit you right off the bat.
Sometimes that light line it gets in between the teeth or whatever. I swear. It wasn't braid. Tiny little hook. What the heck? You just never know what you're going to get, especially in saltwater. Oh, that's awesome, King Killer. That's awesome. Oops. Try not to knock my phone in the water for the second time today.
Oh, is that working?
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
My phone went to the bottom of the ocean today, and we managed to catch it. Suckers. Well, at least I know that these rod holders will take a big fish hitting them. I think I'm monster hunting the rest of the week. Nice, King Killer. They've said, oh, nice. That's very cool. Good karma for you, brother. Yeah, that was your second chance. Told you yesterday, man. You blew it. Jesus might give you a second chance, but I won't. I gave you two. No third chance, I should say. Enjoy with the gear tackle in it. Be devastated, man. Stripped. Get out of here. Currents. Not a fun little current to be in right here. Chuck Mangione died now. Holy cow. What the heck? What a day. Sun shirts work better if you keep the sleeves down. I'm gonna stay close to Littleton. Not crazy about him out here after that. Winds are picking up a little bit more chop out here. Keep our eye on that. Where you headed, Kev? Where are you going? Okay. Just paddled a mile. I feel like don't want to paddle another mile. Hey, Nessa. Welcome in, welcome in. I kind of just want to go in and regroup after losing that. What the hell would you do with a fish that big? It'd be fun to fight a big shark like that from a kayak, but like, how does it end, you know? How do you get your line back? You just follow it around a while and then cut the line? What's the end game in that? Tommy. Let me show you how I'm doing, Tommy. Right down to the knot and off he went. Got him, lost a monster. It would bother me more, but we weren't really targeting giant sharks and rays. We were trying to catch a flounder, and something took my minnow and spooled me in about 10 seconds. It was pretty insane. A little scary, honestly. I was trying to get the tip. I pulled it around. You know, he had us going backwards for a second. I grabbed the rod, tried to get it off the bow so that we could follow the fish. But he spooled me before we could even get the rod out the front. It sounded easy in my brain. Like we hook a big fish, I grab the rod, I sit back, I hold it like this, and we go for a ride. Dude, he had me spooled before I could even get to that position. It was insane. It didn't fight like a ray. I mean, it fought like a shark. It came right up to the surface, and I could see him, and big shakes, and off he went. It felt like a shark, man. Big old head shakes. Oh, dang, just missed one. I think it was the bull shark we caught last night. I think it was its mom. That came for revenge. Dun it, dun it, dun it. There's Jaws. I think Jaws is out here. Someone told me down in Jersey years ago they had, I don't know, it was like a 12-foot shark come through the inlet. And like what Jimmy was saying, the helicopter, like that's what happened. Like they spotted it. And then like the helicopters followed this thing. You got to look at it and I guess estimate how big this thing was. Swam through the inlet down there. You never know. It's connected to the ocean. Oh, my chat froze. Sorry if I missed anything. My chat froze there for a second. Come on, jerkwad. I got cats out front, little fins right out front. He's fishing ahead of me. Tommy, we almost went swimming with it. Go back about 20 minutes ago. I'll put the timestamp on after the live. We damn near did that, man. We were joking about not shark fishing from a kayak, and I don't know if I'd rather hook a ray, anything that size, whether a ray or a shark. I don't know what's worse, man. To be sitting on top of the water while a giant ray and a venomous barb goes flying by you, you know? It might be better to see a shark. You might be better off with the bull shark, to be honest with you. I think I'm a little more afraid of rays than I am sharks. I feel like the shark would just try to get away. Or the ray, he is trying to get away, but he'll slap you with his tail in the process and you're screwed. Make a short of it. Sound like it was short worthy. I mean, that's fishing. Like I just feel like YouTube doesn't, watching videos on YouTube doesn't capture what fishing really is. At least for me. Like I'll float around all day long and fish. And like somebody came in the live the other night and was talking about like Jeremy Wade, and we were talking about like how you just fish for hours. And they're like Jeremy Wade. I'm like, no, not like Jeremy Wade. Because Jeremy Wade fishes all night long, but that's summed up in about 3 seconds in the video that they put on TV, you know? We go live, it's literally that just sitting there for hours if you're trying to get a monster fish. And nobody watches it. It's so ironic. We have short attention spans, and you don't know if you're watching an idiot fish or if you're actually watching somebody who might catch a big fish. But it could be both. You could be watching an idiot, and that idiot can still catch a big fish. because it ain't rocket science. Just need a little luck. Hooked on adventure. What's going on, brother? Or sister? I don't know who your brother. We're out. We're Chesapeake. Not the Chesapeake. Where the hell are we? I'm on vacation. I don't know where I am. We're in Virginia. Chincoteague. This is Oyster Bay. We came out for some bait and maybe a flounder, and we hooked into either a giant ray or a shark who spooled us in about 10 seconds on a frickin' minnow. That was fun. Brother, all right, cool. The real ones are watching, yeah. That's right. Appreciate that. That's what I love about like the member lives, man. It's just like low key. And sometimes I'm like, I feel like people think I'm trying less on the member lives. Sometimes I am because I'm just enjoying it. And I tell you that when I am. But I just know if you put your time in, you catch monsters. And sometimes trying to make a good live and responding to everybody in chat, and you sometimes like miss out on the best fishing action. So I feel like the member lives, when you have a smaller crew in there that appreciate what you're trying to do, I get excited for those. And we do, but we got this week on the member lives, we got a shark and we got a ray. So. Kayaking out, it's fine. Oh man, it's beautiful out here. Do you watch South Park? I don't, Nina. We don't watch TV, but we're on vacation and my kids have been watching some South Park this week, believe it or not. I find it annoying. I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. Dang, I never felt nothing. Got stripped. 2 of my 3 hooks. Get out of here. I'm about to hit the seawall here. If I need to go to sleep, we'll watch either like Family Guy occasionally, or that's just the bottom here, or Big Bang Theory. We've been watching lately. Some brain rot. Faith and Tackle. You killed Kenny, you bastard. Yeah, I know. We got some bait. Your girl, what's up? What's up? We actually caught a monster and couldn't land it. We weren't trying. We had 50-pound line on, so it was either a shark or a giant ray. But it spooled us in about 10 seconds. I was trying to get the rod off. It was sitting in the back trolling. And I was trying to get it. I got it into my hands. And he took the last 100 yards before I could even get the rod coming off the bow so that we could basically go for a free ride. Yeah, you would think so, Faith and Tackle, except we caught a bull shark here last night, and this thing had massive head shakes. It had massive head shakes and was just off flying. So I'm not sure. I would think it was a ray, but I'm not sure.
Where you want to go, Dad?
Not far, dude. I already went all the way back there into that creek. Dead. Caught some spot over there. That was it. It's super shallow. Deepest spot's right here where the first row of crab traps. That's the deepest spot here. Hey Adam, what's up? Hooked on adventure. I feel like you've been in here before. I think I'm gonna wrench you up. I feel like you've been in here before. We're gonna get that. If that's a giant ray or whatever it was, we're gonna get them before the trip's up. I'm gonna put away my little rods and we're going to go with big rods. I don't care if I go out here and get skunked the rest of the week. I don't care. We're gonna catch something real good. All right. I'll be in a little bit. I'm pretty much done too.
Guys, we got new flounder. Like, how would we get one in a crab trap and not look for one?
I don't think there's a lot in here, bud. You got that shark and ray swimming around here. They're probably eating everything up. Could have been everything. That's why I like fish in the ocean. I don't really know.
Like, I would think it would be a lot if we get one in a crab trap. That crab trap has wires all around it and all inside the bait more wires.
The resident flounder. Maybe that's just Larry.
I'm gonna head in.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you, buddy. I got some bait, so we got some good bait for tonight.
Here, Dad, can I take the rod you got your line stripped off of? I already spooled it.
Yeah, that'd be good. Put the heaviest line you can put on it.
What?
Put the heaviest line on it you can.
Yeah, what's the heaviest I can put on it, you know?
Wow.
Are you sure 50?
Yeah, 50. I would go 30, I guess, and we'll use that for like a medium rod.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you got 300
I
yards.
have 30 and 50 pound test. 30 would be good?
Yeah. Sure you're alright getting it in?
Yeah, yeah. I put 3 rods in this one. Look here, all you gotta do.
Yeah, they're just not in here, Tommy. We would be hooking more if they were in here. I'm not spending more money on bait.
Bam! I could put
I
2
don't got
rods
it.
in each spot, so 2, 4, 6. I can hold 8 rods in this bait. Okay.
If they were here in numbers, I'd be catching them, guaranteed. What I'm throwing at them definitely would catch some. You can go down to Jersey and catch 20 on the setup. I should be able to catch something in here. All right. Yeah, you gonna make your way back?
Yeah.
I guess I will too.
Good luck.
I'm coming in. What do you mean, good luck?
Oh.
Gonna head in, guys.
Good luck.
Gonna head in, take a break, get some dinner, and then we'll pop up live later tonight on the member side. We're gonna try to get a giant shark, giant ray tonight. I'll tell you what, time for some Advil, my ribs. We're not near a beach. We'd have to pay $10 to cross over the bridge into the beach area. Ain't doing that either. Be cheaper to probably buy some. Yeah, for sure. Now we got some squid that we're throwing out. Squid's what we've been catching everything good on. So we bought some more today. I bought squid. I bought mullet, bunker, and 2 rigs. It was $48. That's it, man. That's enough. We'll get another big ray. We'll get 3 meals out of it. And we'll break even and call it a trip. That's all I can do. We've been doing good with not spending any money, not eating out. It's all been, you know, fishing rigs basically and bait. And we've caught a few meals. We've probably got $100 worth of crabs, so that's good. We spent a lot of money just to get this place so that we could have access to these fish. Yeah, I put, what I do, Faith of Tackles, I put some on the high-low rig, but we've been catching all the big rays and the sharks on the whole squid. I mean, as soon as it hits the water, it's like, bam, they nail it. So tonight, we're gonna put some of that on as well as some of the cut bait, and we're gonna row it out to the channel and see if we can catch it. We'll be fishing right here. Josie knows. This is where we're fishing, right off that corner there. We'll have all the rods set up, the lights on. We'll be fishing from the house. We'll try to get on something real big tonight. Yep. Yeah, we've been night fishing all week. We pop up right around sunset. We'll pop up around sunset and we'll fish till the high tide. So tonight that's like 9:30, something like that. Yeah, that's when the big boys bite. So, except for the one that bit today when I wasn't ready. We'll be ready tonight. We'll be ready tonight. We don't have a cool dock though, but we just fish off of here. And that wall right there will be underwater. So right there you can kind of see that 2x4. When I hook the big ones, I go up and stand on that, and it's under about a foot of water on high tide. That's where we caught the shark. That's where we caught the big ray. That's where we lost the giant ray. We'll get them before the week's through. Guaranteed. 423 in the house. What's up, real life? Watch the jelly. There's a lot of them. We're heading in, guys. We're heading in. You got slippers on? You're not barefoot, are you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of mussels right there. You better be real careful. Oysters, those things will slash you up, bro. Yeah, Chincoteague's kind of out in the sticks compared to a lot of the ocean towns. This is what I'm telling you. See these? See those oysters and the shells coming off the jag, and you step on them, you get really cut up. We're calling it a day. Release the grease. We're going to go in and get dinner, and we're going to pop up with the members after dinner for some sharks and rays.
Dad, be careful because there is some big stuff jellyfish.
I know. Let's get your butt out of here. Coming in, man. Getting all up in here. Oi. Oh, hello, Becky. I'm coming. Oi. Well, we are home. Yeah, we're heading in, Will. We're going to go in and get some dinner. Hey, Luke. Whew. But we'll be right there tonight fishing for sharks and rays. We're 2 for 2 so far for sharks and rays, so tonight's the third night going after them live. Should be good. We got it dialed in. We know how they hit, when they hit now. So we'll pop up on the member side. No idea, Will. I gotta go and figure it out, man. Yeah, I don't know. Just got done for the day. I have no idea. We might eat out. We usually eat out one time when we're on vacation. That might be tonight. I'm not sure. We'll go check out with the fam, and we'll pop up in a little bit. Hope you all have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate your support. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.